Helaman chapter 14, verses 1 through 8. And now it came to pass that Samuel the Lamanite did prophesy a great many more things which cannot be written. And behold, he said unto them, Behold, I give unto you a sign. For 5 years more cometh, and behold, then cometh the Son of God to redeem all those who shall believe on his name. And behold, this will I give unto you for a sign at the time of his coming. For behold, there shall be great lights in heaven, insomuch that in the night before he cometh there shall be no darkness, insomuch that it shall appear unto man as if it was day. Therefore shall it be one day, and a night, and a day, as if it were one day and there were no night. And this shall be unto you for a sign. For ye shall know of the rising of the sun, and also of its setting. Therefore they shall know of a surety that there shall be 2 days and a night. Nevertheless, the night shall not be darkened, and it shall be the night before he is born. And behold, there shall a new star arise, such an one as ye have. And behold, there shall a new star arise, such an one as ye never have beheld, and this also shall be a sign unto you. And behold, this is not all. There shall be many signs and wonders in heaven. And it shall come to pass that ye shall all be amazed and wonder, insomuch that ye shall fall to the earth. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall believe on the Son of God, the same shall have everlasting life.
Christmas I Remember Best by Charlie Flood. Stealing a Christmas tree isn't something that's done every day. And it wasn't really stealing, not like the Grinch who tried to steal Christmas. The motivation and timing were different. I was a feisty 9-year-old when Dad took sick and left Mom and me suddenly. That same year, the Great Depression hit the country, but it made no difference to us. We had nothing to begin with. Since Mom was an invalid, our existence depended on kind-hearted neighbors and my marvelous talent for survival. I sold newspapers on street corners and occasionally moonlighted at night, picking up a bottle of milk on some front porches or stealing up high from pantry window or fruit from neighborhood trees. And I thought I had Mom believing that they were neighborly gifts, but I think she knew better. During the first Christmas season without Dad, I got caught up in the Yuletide spirit. Like any other young boy, I reveled in the holiday sights and sounds. My anticipation was high, but deep down in my heart was this gnawing resignation that the man in the red suit would skip over our little 2-room shack. He only stopped at homes with fireplaces, I told myself. I knew that I was being punished, and I promised that I would leave people's milk and pies alone. Meanwhile, there would be no bounteous goodies under the tree. In fact, there would be no tree. That didn't seem right. At least a tree would ease the hurt. I resolved the remedy of this decoration omission. On Christmas Day, I hurried to Peterson's Market. A fresh layer of snow lay on the street, unmarked by passing vehicles. Not a soul was stirring. I figured that since the store was closed and the unsold trees were usually thrown away, I was embarking on fair game. As I prowled among the snow-dusted trees beside the store, old man Peterson popped out of nowhere and yelling dire threats and chasing me away. Now, Nels Peterson was an old bachelor who could squeeze a nickel till the buffalo bellowed. Scrooge could take lessons from him. He was that mean. The following year, he installed a fence around the Christmas tree and locked the gate every night. I accepted the challenge. On that eventful night, when people were basking in the warm glow of family togetherness and somewhere angels were singing, I climbed the fire ladder that hugged the store wall. Hanging onto the rung with one arm and leg, I lifted over the fence a busy 6-foot fir. The next day, old Nels knew one was missing. It counted them. Next year, the ladder was removed. I dug under the fence. The following summer, the area was cemented and light installed. Then came a Christmas that I shall always remember with fondness and warmth. My teacher at school involved our class in making Christmas cards for one favorite person, not counting our families. I participated reluctantly. I was almost 12, and this was kid stuff. But I made a humdinger for Nels Peterson. Why I included him as my favorite person, I didn't know. I pasted up a magnificent decorated tree with all the trimmings. As I worked, my enthusiasm sparked a tremendous artistic fervor. I figured it would be the only card that he would ever get from anybody. By the time I had finished, I felt a strange kinship for my adversary. I signed it and put it in his mailbox. He spotted me and the chase was on. I guess he thought I was stealing his mail. Late Christmas Eve, when the stores were closed and everybody was home, I peered around the corner to the back of Peterson's Market cautiously. Lo and behold, the security light was out, and the lot was shrouded in darkness. The heady scent of evergreen caressed my nostrils. With neck hackles alert and nerves keyed for a quick getaway, I moved with suspicion along the fence. The gate was open. My first thought was, anyone that dumb deserved to lose a tree. My second thought was, he may not be so dumb. This could be a trap. He was probably hiding among the cluster of branches, ready to grab me when I stepped through the gate. A mixture of strategies raced through my mind. Not so dumb, maybe, but slow. He could never catch me. I'll rush it, grab the tree, and be gone before he can move. I stood motionless while scanning the enclosure. I spotted a lone 7-foot standing in the center by itself, a beauty ready-made target. My muscles stretched taut as I sprang through the gate. Suddenly, the tree blazed alive. It sparked with brilliant colors like a Christmas tree should. The sudden brightness stripped me of all anonymity. I felt the whole world was watching me in the midst of this heinous crime. Just as I was about to turn and bolt, I saw a large, crudely lettered sign on the tree. It stated simply, "Don't forget to pull the plug and lock the gate. Merry Christmas." Dazed, I reached down for the connection and saw the presents and box of groceries. Mr. Peterson wasn't among the trees. He was somewhere throwing the switch and watching me. With a suspicious lump in my throat, I waved and called out, "Merry Christmas, Mr. Peterson." I did as the sign directed and carried the tree home and had the best Christmas I ever had. My friend and I learned a beautiful lesson of joy of giving, all because of a simple homemade Christmas card that had touched a lonely heart and opened a locked gate. Merry Christmas.